Hi everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about the Legacy metagame. Now, a disclaimer at the beginning, like I do in every one of my metagames, Magic Online only posts the top 32 of big events. So technically this is a bit of a winner's metagame, but the showcase was this week, so it might be very reflective of what the Legacy metagame actually looks like. Let's jump into it. So this is the Legacy metagame with Dimir Tempo at the top, followed by Mystic Forge Combo, a breakout deck from a few weeks ago, in second, Red Stompy in third, and Dimir Reanimator in fourth. You can pause the video if you'd like to take a better look at this, but these are the decks that you'll end up playing against in your Legacy leagues or challenges or whatnot. So let's talk about these four decks, starting with Dimir Reanimator. Dimir Reanimator has fallen off just a little bit. At one point, it was the most popular deck in Legacy by quite a bit. Essentially, what it's trying to do is it exists in a Dimir Tempo shell, capitalizing off a Psychic Frog, but it also is threatening, entombing, or discarding using Psychic Frog, Atraxa, or Archon of Cruelty to then reanimate or use Metamorphic Fanatic and to bring those back really, really early. They also do this with like Troll of Khazad-dûn, it's also very powerful. And so when you play against this deck, you have to deal with like the tempo factor of it, but also threatening like a kind of just win thing. In third is the Red Stompy deck. I think it's just a product of Blood Moon being very good right now. It's an Ancient Tomb deck playing things like Blood Moon and Fable the Mirror Breaker, Simian Spirit Guide to ramp things up, Magus of the Moon, deals with things on the battlefield with things like Fury, plays Vexing Bauble to stop Force of Will shenanigans, the One Ring, all of that stuff, and then wins the game just by attacking, the best creature being Broadside Bombardiers or, you know, the Fables things. In second is Mystic Forge Combo. Like I said, this broke out a few weeks ago and is really showing everybody how good Vexing Bauble is and how much of a problem it is for Legacy, in my humble opinion. What this deck is essentially doing is another Ancient Tomb deck / Urza Saga deck / Mishra's Workshop deck. And they're making a crazy amount of mana with mana rocks, untapping those mana rocks in Mana Full Key to make even more mana, Lotus Petal, to eventually play Mystic Forge and be able to just like cast cards from the top of their graveyard, hopefully alongside Glaring Freshraker, so a damage is dealt every time a colorless spell is cast. Also, it gives more mana because it gives Scions, and it's not like a truly infinite combo. They can kind of die out, but normally they kill their opponent when they have both of those things on the battlefield, and then plus being able to use Karn as a toolbox, Kozilek's Command to protect what you're doing. It's just very powerful besides that. And the most popular deck in Legacy is Dimir Tempo. This is essentially the Dimir Reanimator deck that we've already talked about, but the Dimir Tempo deck gets rid of all those reanimate cards that kind of don't do anything unless you're in the process of comboing, and replaces them with just good tempo cards like Nethergoyf, like Tamio, like Orcish Bowmasters, and they still have that Dimir Tempo shell with Psychic Frog and Force of Will and Daze and, you know, all that stuff. It's just a classic type of Legacy deck that has been around forever, and it's just so powerful. But that is the Legacy metagame. If you like videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.